Okay, task 3 is database. You are now going to prepare some report for the science department. Make sure all currency values display the same currency symbol and set to 2 decimal places. So they didn't say that it has to be dollar, euro, or RM. So it can be anything as long as it is consistent. So to do database, please don't open these files in Excel. We're gonna use Microsoft Access. This one. If you open in Excel, then later when you want to import your database, you get error. So create a blank one. Okay, using a suitable database package, import the file stores.csv. To import and not to open. External data, under import and link, new data source from file. CSV is a generic text format. So we're going to use text file. Browse. Stores.csv. Press OK. Next. Check this box because your first row is a title. And do one checking. Click at Advanced. And make sure the date is DMY. Okay. But here we don't have any date, so it's okay. And you can change the data type here as well. Okay. So usually I don't do here. I do on the next stage. Next. So I check here. It's text, short text, long text. It's okay as long as it is text. Text, text. This is the one specifically integer. So long integer. This is currency. Change to currency. Don't leave it as double. Integer, integer. Press next. Primary key. Set product code as your primary key. Product code is this. Choose here. Next. Finish. Close. We don't need this. We have this. If you cannot double click and open, just right click and press open. We're going to change to design view because we got something to set here. At net price, put your cursor here. Make sure the format change to currency. And the decimal place 2. Save. Evidence 4. Take a screenshot of evidence showing this data structure. So take a screenshot like this. Make sure you show the key to indicate that this is your primary key. Evidence 4 done. Always save your file to as. Okay, next. Examine and import supplier.csv. Just to be sure, it's DMY. Okay, next. They say set appropriate data type. I just see all tags. So tags. This should be tags. Tags as well. This one is text because they have text and number, so it's text. Telephone number, it's always text because sometimes you have 0 in front, so always change it to text. Next, primary key, something that is unique. Supplier code as your primary key. Supplier code is here. Next, finish. So evidence 5 will be this table. Save. Okay. Next, create a columnar data entry form with all the fields of supplier code. So we want from this table, supplier table. So create form wizard from here. Next, columnar. So I change the title of my form. Suppliers details. Finish. Cannot be opened because another user, because the table is open. So you close the table, Control S. Okay. So we're gonna they say apply 4 features to make this form user friendly. So first step, proper name, proper form name. Second, this part, make sure you remove the underscores. Put a proper question or nicely label it. So supplier code, company name, address 1, address 2, town. I'm adding colon, like give a nice form kind of feel. Telephone number, save. And make sure the height of your box or the width of your box is suitable for each data that you're collecting. You can even add like note for the users. Supply code is 4 letters. Let's look at layout view. How does it look like? Okay, not bad. So 1 mark for title, 1 mark for here, 1 mark for the readjusted column width, and 1 more mark is for the buttons. So we're gonna add some buttons. Buttons. Not one button, 1 mark. Buttons are 1 category. So here add new one. Save once I'm done. Just have these buttons by default. So whenever they ask me to add a button, I know which one to add already. So these are my default buttons. In layout view, this is how it would look like. So done, 4 marks there. So we're gonna type the new record. You cannot change here or you cannot change in design view. Do not change here. When you want to have a new record added into your table, you need to go to form view. So make sure you are in form view and then press new record button. So I get an empty one. Then you type TPS. Company name is Tawara Paint Supplies. Done. Check first. Tawara Paint Supplies, Waterside Retail Park, Harbour Reach, Tawara, 4RT 919115622. Save. Done. Okay, next. Evidence 6. Take a screenshot of the form of the new record displayed. Screen. This is my form. My evidence 6. Save. Later we adjust our evidence file. Always save. It's okay if it looks ugly, but we cannot lose any data. Next, normal form. Create new relationship. Under database tool, relationships. Can double click. Relationship between supplier code and supplier code. Easiest way, click supplier code and drag it to another table's supplier code. So they will create this, but you have to cross-check. Supplier code in supplier table, correct? Supplier code in store table. Then you create. But we don't want this screenshot. This screenshot doesn't show that it's one-to-many relationship. So we want the screenshot of that box just now. So if let's say you press OK already, the box is gone. It's okay. Just double click at this line. You will get back this. Screenshot this. Okay. And paste it under your evidence tablet. Alright. Using fields from the supplier table, create label. Okay. So all this while we have created report. This is the first one to create label. So we can close. No matter create label or create report, you need to create your query first. Create, and then you have query wizard. Press OK. Show only the records where company name contains Tawara and sort. So this one is filter and sorting. We'll do later. Continue to read first. 1. Using this selection produce labels which are arranged in 2 columns and 4 rows with 8 labels. This is how your label should look like. It's like a name card. Okay, this one is, I'll show you later. The one that we want now is show only the fields. So we want company name, double click, address 1, address 2, town, postcode, and telephone number. Okay, next. Approved supplier. Finish. Okay, we have a query here. So in this query, we're going to filter because here they only say company name contains Tawara. Line view, company name contains Tawara. That means you need to asterisk Tawara asterisk save. Now you run. Then you check here. So everything contains Tawara. But if you're not sure, because initially we didn't check, I just cut this, save and run. So before this we had Tawara. Yeah. So okay. Filtered nicely. Done. Any more filtering? No more. Okay, now we're gonna create label. So we already import our field, we already filter. We're gonna create label. Create. And then under reports here you will see labels. Okay, we're gonna click that. So reports, labels. And we're gonna find a label that has this measurement. Okay, this measurement. So it's an mm. So going to this is cm. So the one that you have on my computer is mm. So you convert 9.9 cm is 99 mm and 67.7 mm. So this is it. It will take some time for you to to choose or to look for the measurement. So it's okay, take your time, but not too much. So this is the one that we want. So number of column is 2. So automatically by default, it's already 2 column. No need to change anything. Just make sure the dimension is correct. Next. Okay, what font or color that you want to appear? They didn't specifically tell anything here. So we're gonna press next. Here. So what will you like on your mailing label? Construct your label on the right by choosing the field from the left. You may also type text that you would like to see on every label. So this is the what you call the small card that you're producing. One card. So if let's say you have specific text that you want to appear on every card, you can type here as well. So now we want to show this. Include a center aligned heading approved supplier in a large font at the top of each label. So we can try here. So I'm going to type, yep, approved supplier, and then followed by the fields that they already gave us. So company name, make sure press enter to go to the next line. Address 1, address 2, town. If you don't press enter, it will be like this. So we don't want this. Postcode, telephone number. This is what we have. Because here they said show only this field in this order, each on separate line. That means you need to enter like this. Okay? And then your name, center number, and candidate number on the left at the bottom of each label. So we want our details as well on each label. Press next. Sort by. We're going to sort by company name. Next. So what we like on your report, they didn't give any report title. So we just leave it as what it is. Finish. Let's see how it looks like. Okay. So this is how a label will look like. Okay. So scroll. Let's double confirm. Show only the company that contains Tawara. The company name contains all Tawara. Sorted by company name. So the company name is Tawara C, Tawara E, Tawara F, Tawara H. All sorted. Good. It's in 2 columns, 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, by default it arranges. And then it's in the order of company name. Address 1, address 2. Then we have town, postcode, telephone number. And then we have our details at the bottom. Okay, now include a center aligned heading. The thing is, approved supplier should be at the center and a larger font at the top of each label. So we're going to change that part. You go to design view. This is what we have, right? So we're going to just arrange. Put home, center, and a larger font, maybe 14. That's it. Okay, save and have a look at your layout view or your print view. See, it's centered and it's a larger font. Done. At the top of each label we have it. And then your name is on the left at the bottom of each label. So you have your name at the bottom of each label. Good. So we are done. So this is our printout 2. So you can print this in PDF. So E2. Alright then. You can close this. You can close. Next. Using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report. Now we're going to produce report. Before you create report, you need to create query wizard. Simple query. Okay. Contains new field. So we're going to create new field, but this one after we create a query. And then this is about the new field again. Contains a new field, another new field called order now. Okay. Select only this filter. We do later. Show only the field, this part, and in this order. This is what we're gonna do now. Company name. Wrong place. I'm importing from query. Shouldn't be from table. Should be from the table. Company name. Product. Net price. Pre-order number. Then order value. Order value is the one that we need to create. We don't have order value. And then order now also we don't have. So this is what we have for now. Press next. Next. And title of my report will be here, report title. So yes. Hawara University Science Stores. Finish. Okay, so we have everything here, and the price is in currency value. Okay, we're gonna create new field. So click on an empty column. You go to builders. So we're gonna build a new one. You need to know the formula. Change the instruction they give you into a number sentence. In this field, it will calculate the value of the net price multiplied by reorder number. So net price multiplied by reorder number. So let's say the field name is not here. Don't worry, just put a square bracket like this, type the field name, press OK. Then this expression one, change it and type your field name, which is order value. Save and run. Always check. Use calculator on your computer. So 0.04 multiplied by 15. Correct. Next, continue with order now. Empty column, builder. Okay, this field will calculate whether the number available is less than or equals to minimum stock. Okay, let's see how to do this. I want to see the column first. So available, just now we didn't import, correct? So I'm going to show available first. I want to see what's in available. I have available here, not in this table. Save and report. Okay, we have available. We want to check, and we don't have minimum stock as well. Store minimum stock. Save. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do is this field will calculate whether the number of available is less than or equals to minimum stock. So we're just comparing. So we should give you yes or no, true or false kind of answer. So let's try new column, builder. So we want to know if available less than minimum stock. Press OK. Save. I just want to see what answer we will get. 0 and -1. So this is like a boolean. So 0 is no, -1 is yes. Okay, now we're going to change this to become order now. And we don't want this to show as well. Uncheck this. Because in this, in this query, they don't want this minimum stock and available to show. Only specific one. So it should only have this. Company name, compare, and then product, net price, my mouse, and then reorder number, order value, and order now. We should only have this. So we only have that. Okay, we already created successful. Now we're gonna filter, select only. Let me change or erase order. Okay. So we're gonna select, where is it? Only the product and this part. Okay. So please go to supplier code. Oops. There's a supplier code. We don't have supplier code. So we're gonna bring in supplier code, but do not show. Supplier code. Don't show criteria. TES. Save. And then order now is -1. Save. Run. So everything here is -1. So this is how it keeps track. Remember in your chapter 6, you learn about computers in retail. So how computer helps to keep track of the stock inventory? This is how it works using a database. So basically you are doing that kind of system now a bit. Okay. Next, so we already filtered, created new field, all done. So we are ready to create our report. Create report wizard. We want everything from this. This is the latest one that we created. Next, so view data. We don't want to group. The question usually says don't group. Yeah, don't group the data. Okay, so if they go for like this, try another one and see how it looks like. So make sure it's not grouped. Okay, it's like this. Next, no grouping. Next, don't sort here. Okay, portrait or landscape. Landscape. Next, the title. We gotta retype because it's more than one table is involved. Okay, we have our report here. Okay, next, show only done. Sort. Ascending order of product. So go to layout view. Ascending order of product. So ascending is A to B. Correct. Done. Save. Always save. Can close this. Page orientation is landscape. Good. Single page wide. So we're gonna beautify it. So make sure that everything is fully visible. Here, no. This one is okay. One is make it more a bit. This one will have more space. All done. Make sure everything is visible. Huh? Good. Okay. Single page wide. Done. Calculate total value of the item ordered and position this number below order value. So layout view. So order value. Put your cursor here. Oh, here also can. Then, okay, now must put at the value. Total value ordered. So sum. Scroll down and you have a value here. Make sure it's in currency. If it's not, please change. Just click on property sheet, format to currency. Save. Okay, done. And make sure it's at the bottom of your order value. Okay, good. Has the label net value of this order on the left of this number. Go to design view. We're gonna put a label. This is label. Don't put text box. Type. Then I'm gonna just make sure it's on the left and it's nearby, not too far away. Okay. Okay. To do the VAT, let's read this question again. Calculate VAT on the net value of this order. So this one, this is the value that we calculated. at the rate of 20%. So VAT is a tax. So we need to take this multiplied by 20% and position this value below the calculated value of net value of this order. So this part. So we're going to put it below. So what we can do is just drag it, make it longer. So I'm going to copy this box and paste it at the bottom, automatically paste, and go to the end, multiply by 0.2 or 20%, save. See if it works on this. Yeah, okay. Then we're going to label this using this, copy paste, and type VAT on this order. Save. Check. Yeah, okay, it works. So that's it. Save. Include the title. So make sure the title is Tavara University Science Stores. Has your name, center number, and candidate number displayed at the bottom left of every page. So bottom left, you go to your print view. On your bottom left, you have your date. So I'm gonna delete this and draw a new label to put my details. This is delete, don't edit that box. Bottom left, yeah. Why it got 8? Oh, save. Go to print view, check. Okay, on every page I have my detail, but like hidden like that. So I'm gonna move it up a little bit. Okay, save. Alright, now looks better. Save. And this is your printout 3. P3. Alright, evidence 8. Screenshot the formula that I used for net value, this and that. So this resize so that we can see the formula completely. If your formula is like hidden or halfway through, then we can't really see, so we can't give you mark. Okay, we're going to take a screenshot. This part. This is our evidence 8. Save. Next, export the report that you created in PDF. Save the exported file in your work area. So in real exam, you're printing to a real printer, but since you're doing it as a homework, we save it in PDF. So this is the PDF. So take a screenshot to show that you have exported. So in this case, please change the file name to the report name so that they know which one you are showing that as a proof. Save, copy, then paste. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this. My evidence 9. Save. That's it. So we are done with task 3. So task 4 is not covered in the syllabus. So we will continue with task 5.